What are the best places to live in the Lehigh Valley area? First, let's keep in mind that my best and your best are likely completely different. I've been putting off this video for a very long time because it can be considered steering. And I talked about steering a little in my Allentown video, Is Allentown Safe? So just in case you missed that, realtors can't suggest specific neighborhoods based on personal opinions about things like safety, demographics, or schools because it could violate fair housing laws. So it's not that I'm avoiding neighborhood recommendation, I'm purposely avoiding losing my license. In general, these laws are designed to prevent discrimination. It's all about keeping the process fair for all buyers. I saw this posting over at niche.com, and I will leave how you spell that on screen. And I figured I would just add some commentary from our local realtor's point of view. Okay, so let's do that. Number one on the list is Briningsville. I have lived in Briningsville for 99.9% of my time of living here in the Lehigh Valley. So see, biased. Here's what you might like. It has a good blend of quiet, but also still very close to Allentown and major shopping plazas. That depends on how far west you get into Briningsville, because Briningsville is also as far west as you can go into Lehigh County before you get into Berks County, which then puts you in like Kutztown, okay? Briningsville is served by the Parkland schools, which is favorably rated. And it is close to almost everything. You have Route 100, 22, 78, and the 222 bypass. So if one of those is kind of locked up and you have somewhere to go, you have an alternate route right there. Briningsville also offers a good mix of new and old construction. The average price point is $420, and that's probably going to be for a twin or a townhome in the Briningsville area. Another thing is Briningsville is very close to Allentown and all the major shopping plazas, which I did like a tour of about a week ago. So you can go check out all of those shopping plazas if you're interested. Briningsville is also very close to Allentown. In many instances, one side of the street is Allentown and the other side of the street is Briningsville. Go figure. Number two is Dorneyville, South Whitehall. I don't hear anyone say they live in Dorneyville. The only time I hear the words Dorneyville is to relate to that shopping center. So my guess is they meant the South Whitehall area, which is in Allentown, and it could also be considered Allentown West, but Parkland, because that area is served by the Parkland School District. Dorneyville is obviously close to Dorney Park. Now, if you're in the Dorneyville South Whitehall area, you get quiet, well-established neighborhoods, many with mature trees. You're minutes from all the major shopping centers. They have a big Wegmans there. You're close to 22, 78, Route 222. It's also really close to the Hamilton Crossings Shopping Center. There has been some new construction there over the past 5 to 10 years. I know there's a lot of K-builder homes in that community or in that area too. This area is really close to Lehigh Valley Hospital, to Cedar Crest, which is one of the top hospitals in the region. So whether you're looking for a peaceful suburban vibe, quick commutes, or very easy access to everything Lehigh Valley, I would say Dorneyville, South Whitehall checks all those boxes. Number three would be Upper Saucon Township, and you're not going to believe this, but I have a driving video tour here on the channel about this area. So it has a lot of natural beauty. There's lots of space between the homes there. I noticed a lot of farms. I could not find them when I went to do the video there, but I noticed quite a few farms in that area. They have one of the smaller boutique school districts, in my opinion. Great location, especially if you're torn between the Lehigh County and you also might want to be in the Philadelphia County, because you can take 309 there and that gets you into Philly with no tolls. Also close to 78 and 378 over there in the Promenade area. Upper Saucon has their own shopping center, the Promenade Shops at Saucon Valley. I saw on socials that they just opened a high-end luxury trade-in shop offering pre-owned pieces from Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Gucci. That somewhat fits the aesthetic for that area. The Promenade Shop also has one of my favorite snazzy Thai restaurants, which is White Orchid. I love it there. They also have the Saucon Rail Trail and several golf courses nearby. Upper Saucon is part of the Southern Lehigh School District. So if you're looking for a community that offers comfort and a little bit of luxury, they have that boutique district, school district, which is smaller than Parkland. So Upper Saucon might be your jam, okay? Number 4 is Lower Nazareth. Lower Nazareth is located in Northampton County. So coming from Allentown, Nazareth is heading northeast but west of Easton, if that makes sense. I would consider Lower Nazareth an Easton suburb. They have top-rated schools, which is a big draw for people moving into the area with school-age children. You can always look up the schools yourself. I don't know if I said this before, but you can look up schools on greatschools.org. This school district has about 4,900 students in total. It's a mix of rural and modern convenience. You got open space and scenic views. It really reminds me of Upper Saucon, and it is really close to a lot of the major national brand retailers. They have a few large shopping centers there on Route 33, which also offers access to Bethlehem, Easton, and even New Jersey. They used to have the only Lowe's, Texas Roadhouse, and Barnes & Noble in the area. That has since changed. In Nazareth, you're about 15 minutes from downtown Easton, which has more options for dining, unique shopping, and entertainment. Downtown Easton does offer some live entertainment, which I love when I can get out that way. That area reminds me of Saucon Valley because of the windy roads and the generous spacing between the homes. Most of the homes I've shown in Nazareth were newer. You are paying for that space along with the calm and quiet. The average price point is $515K. Last but not least is Tatam, which is another suburb of Easton. Now, Tatam is also in Northampton County. Tatam shares the Nazareth Area School District. Tatam is very small. The total population is under 2,000. When I looked to see how many homes are currently available, there was one that was in the MLS. It's that small town living. It's also very close to Easton, Route 33, and the Lehigh Valley's major shopping and dining hubs, okay? I don't have much history with Tatam, so I had to use one of our reports that we have available. And just a reminder, I do have market and community reports available. If you want a certain area, you can send me a message on my website, which is tiffsterritory.com, and I can email it to you. It's really helpful to provide buyers with, who are looking here from out of town. It's relatively simple information, and it's good for people who are looking to relocate. Gives you an idea of the population, which schools, average price point, how many homes are currently for sale, that kind of stuff, People who might be interested in Tatam are looking for a smaller scene. They don't want to be necessarily in Easton, and they want more of a relaxed, connected lifestyle. Okay, if you want to learn more or explore any available homes in this area, I would be happy to help. Just reach out. My name is Tiffany Nelson, and if you or someone you know needs a realtor, I would love to hear from you. Upper Saucon has their own shopping center. It's called the Promenade Shops at Saucon Valley. A car just went by like a motorcycle.